Key. It's a dream job. Yeah, okay. Physic! Yes, physic! For the who quit streaming and talks about aliens and shit. Yeah. Oh, a piece of candy. Oh, a piece of candy. Something, do you remember Oh, a piece of candy? I don't think you probably will, but Falcon will. Falcon's around. He's been getting his lurk in lately, so that's a fun story we'll have to tell you about. Slayer. I'll have to tell you about sometime. But no, did anyone else hear anything more about Gimpin, like his family, or maybe it's just none of our business? Old piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. He joined a cult. He joined a legitimate cult, Jeremiah. You think the shit we've been ranting about, the shit he believes in an alien named Deacon, time traveled to 2011. Deacon or Amarist, it's some real weird name. Wrote a book. His mom joined the cult. His mom passed away. And I think in his remorse, he has also joined the cult. And Deacon was an alien and traveled to 2011 and saw in that date how humanity could become one and decided to stay here and now teaches people through this thing called the something convention, where we learn how to unify our dreams, the past, the present, and unify all thoughts and all times and create the utopia. And apparently because there was a solar eclipse this year, which isn't all that rare, as most of you know, that was the true signature that 2018 is the day the portal opens. Probably one of the darker stories I've encountered here from the grind on Twitch and what it can do to a person's mind eventually if they're not careful. Where's fucking shit? Where's Big Boss? I left Big Boss. In my ranting and raving, I left the Big Boss. What did I do? I don't even remember. I feel like I blacked out. But I got to the peak of that shit. Of my fucking talking about MTV Decoded. I just left the Big Boss behind forever and ever. What the hell happened for the last 20 minutes? Hey, a survey car. What the man, I apparently really did black out here. It's gone.
That's a lot of racket.
You know we gotta take out the, like what happened? Yeah, sure, just like whatever you know. Sounds kind of familiar. Becky's been busy as fuck and shit, like set up. One of my... Insta injured. Insta injured.
Almost out of that.
Oh, it's starting to repeat themselves. That's some of the overall story. He's repeating himself. We've already talked about that. One of my friends from Mixer has some stuff in the works, but I don't know how outspoken they are about it. Some stuff in the works for you? Like it's gonna benefit you? Something? Well, that's one thing we've most, oh my god, most definitely done here in the process of doing what I've done here consistently is I do not expect any sponsor to ever touch this kind of stream. Obviously, we're not even remotely big enough, but with a fucking 10-foot pole. But I already told you guys before that I don't think that that's a path I would go down anyway. Because it corrupts other elements of what I do. But, if you want to make money as a streamer, that's definitely the route to go. Whenever I get my shirt brand up and running,
No Zeds here
you get a sponsorship, homeboy. Thank you. Thank you, Shell. I'll remember that. I'll bug you. When you're a billionaire, I'll bug you.
Zed's heard that.
Hey, remember me? As Lincoln said, there's too many tits to the hog.
We have to improve our storage capacity.
Too many hogs, not enough tits.
Like this. On the bright side, turn some of the broken leftovers into something useful.
Oh, I just know what Ghost told me. He said the Gimp was at one night and soon after he passed. Wow. Gimp had come in here one night, something had said that, hey, another white noise machine. That he had just been recently in the hospital. His esophagus was bleeding, but he was doing a lot better now. So, and how the first collection out. I know you've been working hard on that, man. You had mentioned your fashion collection. It's gonna succeed, man. It's gonna succeed, show. I believe in you. I had better go save. I gotta move. That one person I left sitting for a minute. Become stuck on the money. Huh. I mean, my writing would come out like, this next sentence is sponsored by G Fuel. This next sentence is... stuff in the works, as in, like, I joined a stream team and they have it working. Oh, wow, really cool. Nice. Congratulations, something. That's really cool, man. You know the game and you play it well. You know the game and you play it well, something. 14 years of think tanking. Draw it, and my wife will trace it on computer, and I'm good. Hey, the big boss. How did we forget about that? It's sitting right there, man. And this shovel for having excellent durability.
That's the last of that shit.
Doesn't have very good durability.
Damn straight. Take it easy. Don't get antsy. I'm coming to you.
Where's the ammo, dude? Oh, you were gonna grab me some ammo. There it is. I just gotta find an artist to draw it. Right. No, that's really cool. Something. Congrats, man. Like I said, you got this. You got this up here, and know how to use it. This song is terrible. Okay, I'm gonna check the survivor. I'm gonna do the vinyl player troll hideout. I think we'll call it. We'll go to Fortnite for a little bit before bed. I'm gonna try to get a solo win.
Right here.
I'm right here. It's gotta be a Bloodheart. Plague Heart near the way these guys are acting. Ooh, that's a good one. Nice and fast, efficient. Thanks, dude. Just getting back to the grind slowly, but that's definitely helping. And you just recently done some big stream upgrade. Was it you got a PC, right, or a camera? We're trying to find my daughter since we got separated, escaping a refugee camp. I've tracked her this far, but I could really use some help. Good answer.
Screamer over there.
Like, you had an option, you lost your daughter. You should be saying thank you. Thank you so much. A good answer. You better fucking help me save my daughter. While I'm weaponless and desperate and alone and hungry and tired. Boom! This thing's gonna break.
Man, I'm out of gas.
Oh, you got a brand new desk? You got a brand new desk? Damn, you got an Xbox One X, something? Keep Dennis alive. Travel with Dennis to the last known location of his daughter. We might get lucky because this might be one of those missions that has, you can recruit 2 people from. And this being a father and daughter team, that thing just spawned. I've actually never heard that line, though. That's a new line. We got a barnacle. Oh, we got pulled out of the car. Oh, come on. The big boss literally ripped through that. I was going to say, that better kill it. Normally, I'd get out and fight the thing for fun, but since we have an NPC with us, we'd better not. NPCs are not good at freaks. They are a massive liability, in fact, when it comes to freaks.
We're here.
I need some help! Now!
Hold tight, I'm almost there.
Oh shit, she's sick! Oh no! I think she got turned. Oh man, I'm pretty sure I heard her getting turned. She was making that noise. Yeah, that's her. I'm pretty positive. No, maybe not. Maybe she's not sick. Maybe it was just a random blood plague zombie. It didn't sound good though. It didn't sound good. That's her. That's her. Oh, that's depressing. She got turned. Man. Brutal. I'm sorry, dude. Now this was like one of the best Radiant quests I've actually gotten to play in. He freaking lost his daughter. She got turned. They usually aren't like that.
See you around, I guess.
I haven't seen my daughter Kayla for months. Well, kind of immersion broken there at the end. Oh. They did such a good job. You did such a good job, State of Decay, and then you went back to that Oblivion shit. Hello. Hello. Bye. Goodbye. Hello. Don't go traveling the roads. It's the high elves, you see. He's crying. His daughter has been ripped to shreds and infected, and we had to just literally throw a spade, a shovel spade, into her head. A trench tool. He's crying.
We don't like this.
You'll hold up okay. Yeah, bye. Oh, hi, Mark. If the dialogue had come across there, if they had been able to hold the whole thing together, that could have been one of the best Radiant quests I'd seen them accomplish. We had them on the line and we blew it. We knew who they were and we blew it.
Struck out.
I got a 1X. This is my 2-year Xbox. Nice. Man, if I would have known you were shopping, they had a great deal on Xbox One X something on Prime Day. $375. $375. We're going to drive Dennis. We're going to go do Dennis's mission. Let's go do Dennis's shit. Alright, and then we'll call it. We'll go to Fortnite. That's the way you do it. Having a tough time finding gas. I'm gonna have to. Next stream, we're gonna have to loot some gas stations. The next stream, we're gonna be at day 25. We will officially be a quarter of the way through this. That's the birthday present, actually. Before I can get myself. Well, that was nice of him. That was nice of him, and that's exciting. Okay, PC. I thought you got a PC. Hell, you don't even need an Xbox card. Xbox One X then. Cap card about a month ago. They just picked up my camera earlier this week and last week coming to that desk. Want to get a new job. Where are you working now again? I know the shipyard's your dream job. I know you got the nuclear engineering degree. I know you're a hard-ass worker. I know you're applying for jobs.
Shit like this.
But where do you currently work?
Did manage to save a few bits from the trash heap. Thank you later.
Make sure our shit's planted up. Let's go ahead and CNC mill some more shit. And that's that. I would get out of the truck and go get it, but we got like 250 plague samples now, so I'm just gonna keep trucking. Basically a chem engineer job. Underpaid, overworked. Boston moron, etc., etc. I see. I see. So you got any prospects that look promising? Something? Kim Engineer. Alright, find the vinyl at the Army and Navy outfitter here and... Ingrid! Ingrid! Holy shit, Ingrid! Oh my god, please! 8. Oh fuck, come on!
Thanks for that.
Stream!
Not today.
Ingrid. Ingrid, I thought folks here had a music collection, but it's gone. Any chance to help me get how I call him? Yes. Oh my god, she's still alive, stream. She's still alive. Holy shit. I have sinned, my lord. She has chemistry. She looks like an absolute boss. Vivisection hoodie with the skull outfit. This is the kind of girl that looks good in a stream thumbnail, looks good on a YouTube thumbnail. Not only helps our group objectively, but it helps them motherfucking views, bits, and sub, baby. Let's go. I'm just joking about that one, but really, that is who we want. That is who we want. Right there. A bunch of places, one of which is good for a starter. Secret. Whoa, that's cool. Holy shit. That's pretty cool something. Wow, Ingrid is still alive. Ingrid is still alive. Oh, please let us recruit Ingrid. Please let us recruit Ingrid. I so much thought that we were not going to get this chance. I almost don't want to do the mission just in case we lose her. Resourcefulness, chemistry. Oh, she's got the hoodie. Come on. Come on, Ingrid. One of us. One of us. She will complete the collection. We can make C4 if we get her. She is who we need. And then we can start looking for a good cook. Let me just crash my shit and get it stuck here with our most valuable VIP we've ever had. Let's give this some volume. It's an absolute classic. Start it over even. Oh, this is the song of Ingrid. She will complete the collection. Yes.
Home sweet home.
Thanks.
What?
No problem. People back home don't understand the importance of music. Good to meet someone who does.
Is she gonna be tied up in this whole quest? What? What? Huh? What? Say what?
Done it now, you clumsy fuck.
Huh? Who's on first?
I'm just getting worse. I need help right away. What's going on, hon?
How do you join us? I really don't want you to die. What?
What's going on, hon? Yes.
Will you join me? Where do you live, Ingrid? I've seen you like 100 times, and not once. Is this you? Where do you live? Where do you actually live? What is your group?
Yes.
The Scattered Survivors. But her group doesn't actually... The Huddled Survivors, the Travelers, the Searchers, with offsite fuel storage now, thanks to dropping off rucksacks. But her group hasn't yet to actually show up on the map. It's really weird. I think they're gonna let us recruit her, but I think we're gonna have to go through a process. You'll probably be able to recruit her.
Screamer not far.
Alright, well I wonder when that mission's gonna spawn. Man, she just looks cool. I'm just gonna take you home with me, alright? This is still the last thing we're gonna do tonight, but I just don't want to lose sight of you. Maybe it would be for the best if I dismiss her, I just don't know. Yo, Tropical Wave, I most definitely remember you, man. What's good? How you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for being here again. Let's just take her back to the base and then dismiss her. And we'll call it. We'll go back.
Left our supplies and some of them got loose. I managed to save a few useful bits from the gun pile. Something at least.
Let's not get her, according to everyone. You said it, Tropical. I did not. Whew. All right. We are now in disembodied head mode. Look, I think you're kind of neat. I think that you're a great person.
See you around.
See you, Ingrid. Holy shit! Oh, hey! Hey! Yo, the king of Uranus! You have fun at the war against the pink. 500 bits. Thank you for that, the king of Uranus. That was very kind of you. Very, very nice, sir. Thank you, and you have done 500 damage to something else. The bit boss, the bit boss. Thank you for that. Alright, we are going to now stop the recording. Hold on, we gotta give it a minute because we've been losing some information. We're gonna go over to Fortnite. Yes, Tropical Wave, we're gonna go over to Fortnite right now, but I'm at least gonna start as a solo. I'm gonna try to get a solo win. If I get bored and I'm still on, I'll bring you in. If I get bored and I'm still going, I will bring you. Yo, YouTube, you're on day 24. Welcome to it. Actually, I think we're continuing day 24. I think we're already pretty deep into day 24. So, welcome back. There was a little gap there. No, on an X, this game looks gorgeous. On an SSD, it's definitely loading quicker. Now, granted, it's not on PC, which it would probably look even better. Maybe a little bit too bright, but the night is so dark. They said that they thought about streamers when they were making this game, but man, that nighttime, even though it's cool for the player, that's for sure, as a streamer, it's a bit difficult to capture that well. Anyway, it's not gonna have a base. How? I will just not get a base. Quad phone A, baby. I will simply. Let's go get our truck. The hell? I forget how to play? Yes, I forget how to play.
So, we need to talk.
One more
Don't
off,
get
right?
antsy. I'm
Let's
coming
go
to
get
you.
that Maximilian. Oh, this guy's hurt. Oh well. What else you got? Powerhouse, swordplay. I'll just stay at that tent site. But like I said, I'm gonna cheese it a little bit because I'm gonna try to. If I get Ingrid, I'll have a chemist, and that totally means I'm gonna just stock up on C4. I'll just load somebody with massive carrying capacity, like Ferdinand or whatever. I'll load him. Oh, they still have the like revolutionary zombies in here. Just gonna. Well, we haven't had a patch in a month, so in fact, we haven't really even heard anything from them in a month. I've grown rusty. Just a little bit that I didn't play. But if I'm able to recruit Ingrid, then I'm just gonna. They just walked right into it. That was perfect. When is the Horde mode coming? September. Daybreak's what it's called. So it's gonna be like a lifeline. But it looks like they're doing quite a bit of work on it because it looks like it. I mean, they've given very little
Might not be fair,
away.
but they're feeling less hopeless every day.
But in the streams, they've said like they're reworking whole systems and yeah, Vagabond. Thing broken down? It's not broken down. I'll take that. I love the Trailblazer. Does it need gas? Oh, it's junked. That's why. What's weird about this guy is I have 2 insta kills on this guy, so. It's actually not advisable to go powerhouse and swordplay because they cancel one another out. I'm gonna have to turn this down. I think I had it up because I was showing off. The X. So I had it on speakers.
Gotta drop something else first.
Yeah. If we can go up one more notch. Do I have... Ooh, I do. It's not a Vagabond, though. It says it's a Desperado. Odd. Well, there's very, very little hype around State of Decay right now, which is what it is. The reviews were kind of rough, you know. The Desperado. I don't think I've seen one of these before. It's not a Vagabond. It probably turns into a Trailblazer, though. It probably turns into a Trailblazer. I'm gonna try to get back on a schedule next week too. I really want to.
Let's keep it that way.
Are they worth being on our side? I think there's
Hey, come on in.
Wait, last offer. Last offer. I've given you guys food 3 times. Oh, they want to be recruited. Why do you do this to me? We're at the soft cap and Ingrid is around, so I'm sorry to say I don't think that's gonna work out. He's got an open slot. I mean, I can recruit these people and quickly get rid of them, I guess. Before I do the...
You guys don't seem half bad.
Before that I do...
We should do more fun stuff, you know, with all our spare time. Yeah, never mind.
The one mission thingy. Whatever, like, find the radio player. God, the resolution on the base screen is so nice. Alright, let's see what these guys are about. Here's Jen. Well, minus 20 stamina, 1 labor. Wow, alright. Always on me too much. That's probably killing me. But she's 1 labor, 66% cardio experience, and she can't max out cardio. So she's already rip. Buddy of mine, it's a lot more enjoyable. Nice. Yeah, I need to get back into that save the world grind. I really do. Hates exercise. Oh my fucking god. What? These people are trash. Each and every single one of them was absolute trash. Are they all the way? No, they're not.
Nothing in this place.
I can't thank you enough.
Wait, no. These guys... Everybody needs to go.
Yeah, it'd be fun to go skinny dipping.
Oh, you can only do 1 at a time?
Full of dead bodies.
Oh, fuck. Alright, we have to get them all the way back to the base and then get the hell rid of them quick. These people are awful. Yeah, pretty much everything about this experience is smoother on the X. It's a lot more noticeable than Fortnite. Certainly resolution.
Right, just lying around. And now they're all fucked up.
I need to turn the voice up actually because we're trying to capture that long-term. I'll max it out. We're trying to capture that long-term audio. It's almost like playing on a PC. Yeah, well, you're the one with the big bucks, Will, so a full-time accountant job, you can afford that big old PC. Yo, the great Will. So I don't know. Is it really worse than a PC? Besides that, I can't mod it. I mean, this resolution is. It's upscaled. It can do 4K. I would say that the resolution and the fidelity is identical, though you guys probably get a higher frame rate. But there is a lot of difference. There honestly is between the One and the X with this game. Like I said, a lot more.
Regret this. We're ready to work.
No, you guys are all terrible.
I'll make it up to you if I can.
He's got lung cancer and insomnia. Trip's fucking clumsy and hates exercise. And Jen is overworked and had a knee replacement. These people are plain old-fashioned. And they're all gone immediately. I'm not even going to take the time to get their shit out. I mean, I like her hoodie. I wish she would have been decent, but I wish I could just find these people. It's still kind of difficult. But no, they're radio silent in a big way.
Missed you.
And like I said, they're
Hey, you're not dead.
the subreddit for State of Decay is slower than Battleborns.
You're kicking me out?
What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Huh?
Yeah, you guys are all terrible.
I'm afraid that you've worn out your
You're
welcome.
not even worth getting
Grab your
hero
stuff and
bonuses
leave.
on, which I usually at
So I
least
guess
look
I
at.
just take my chances with the zombies, huh?
Yeah, sorry about that. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. I mean, you're the ones who tricked me.
What's
I
up?
gave you like 5 bags
What's
of
up?
food, then you guys all ended up being complete trash. Dude, when the zombies spawn in your base, they really need
want
to fix
something?
that. That is just...
Zed's up ahead.
That is the
I know this is
antithesis
fucked up,
of
but
what you want out of
You're
a
getting
base.
booted.
Whatever.
Not fucked
Don't
up.
come crying to me when they kick you out.
They deserve it. They're awful. They can't even run. You can't even level those guys up. He was stuck to go kill a play cart. Yeah, get the fuck out. It's exactly right. Get the fuck out. You guys are just gonna drag us down, and then we won't even be able to recruit Ingrid. Yeah, because we're right under the soft cap. Zombie threat at home. Yeah, there's 4 of them, alright. There's about 4 or 5 of them. The real threat is the one they spawn inside your base, dude. That's the only time they're a real threat. Is when the game has them magically appear in front of your face, and every ounce of believability and immersion in this game is immediately broken. I'm sure it's a large technical issue that I can't even begin to get my head around, but at the same time, what the fuck's the point of a base if the zombie just spawns right into the middle of it? Got a wandering trader out there. Yeah, I'm loving how this looks on the X, though. I guess they're talking... like 2-3 streams ago, they talked about doing even more with it. That would be fantastic. So I'm hoping we could get Ingrid. If we get Ingrid, what I'll be looking to do is... make a bunch of C4 and just knock 3 out really quick. Do you still play this game? I know you've been heavy on the ESO grind, Will, so, but...
That's why we stick together.
Oh, they need a generator. What do you know? Alright, so let's grab a generator. We have to kill a screamer to save the Zed killer. The Zed friend is bugged. The friend's not dead, so he kills Zeds, and it fails. Wow. Oh, you played a lot today? What run? Are you doing another legacy, or are you doing your day 99 run still? This is gonna be a slow and steady thing with this day 99 run stream, like I've been talking about. You know, it might take us a minute to finish it, but it's just a way for us to keep consistently playing State of Decay. As they work on the game, and we'll just be around, and we'll see how things end up developing. Let's grab some fuel bombs and shit, and while we're out, let's kill another plague heart. While we're out, we'll kill another plague heart. Now, you guys should seriously, if you guys like watching Tyrell and I play duos, I am not pulling your leg 1 ounce. Tyrell and I hit like a new level last night. I'm telling you, for real. 21 kills. We went on 3-game winning streak. It's still up. We're going to be messing with that tonight. But I uploaded the HL, and it was probably the cleanest match of duos we've ever played. I was very happy with it. Where are a few bombs? You know what? We can just craft some. Except I don't have much gas. I don't have much gas. That kind of hurts us. Because fuel bombs are not cheap. But they can become a lot cheaper. I've got plenty of building materials. I just kind of want to keep CNC milling. We'll just use what we got for now. I mean, I got pipe bombs out the ass. How many pipe bombs does it take? It can't take that many, can it? Probably takes 100. What I'm doing is kicking all but my 3 best and doing a new map. Nice. So you're still at 4, right? So I'm up, like, somewhat close to tying you. Because I'm going to have map migration 3 soonish. I got, what, 2 more hearts to go, I think? Maybe there's more. I don't know. Should have got gas. Where do we need to go? Sucks is I took a little bit between play sessions, and now I kind of like forget the map again. I had the map almost memorized. Now we're back to where we were with that again. This Desperado handles for shit. 5 points. Alright, wow. Alright. Alright, well. I should get to 4 quickly, because I'm not going to sit around. I can't sit around. I can't with no base. It's going to have to be Plague Hearts and go. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. Great. Cool, cool, cool. Cool beans, cool beans, cool, cool beans.
All quiet.
Bronto gas! Alright, let's... Oh, we got beds. Do we actually need that? How many beds do I have? 0. Yeah. That's just because of the outpost. And I know it's actually very risky to not have beds. Because if they have a missing trait and you don't have beds, that trait can be filled with exhausted. That'll ruin your guy. Like clockwork, it'll ruin your guy. Desperado actually handles too well, I think is the issue. Just a little too well. Okay, let's do that and this and that. Come on, guy. I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your guy, pal, buddy. Whatever the... Some people have that memorized, and I'm not one of those people. That's a lot of zombies back there. It looked like it anyways. Maybe not. Maybe it's one of those classic 3 zombie hordes. And then, like, you look across the street and there's like 1,000 zombies and it's not considered a horde. Just little things. So that quality of life patch they talked about that might have been coming out this week clearly didn't make it out. And to be fair to them, Geoffrey said, hey, we want to say it's coming, but we really don't know, so we can't say for sure. So it wasn't confirmed. So that's no points against them, but I would say, well, we know. Unless it comes out tomorrow or Sunday. Thank you, John Madden. Yes, there's 2 days left in the week. But I don't think they usually do that. Haven't they always launched their patch on a Thursday? Alright, classic group that needs a generator. Here you go.
I appreciate that. It's nothing.
He can be recruited. He has
Don't get
computers,
dead,
which would
okay?
normally be good. Bronto Gas. Who is this guy? This guy looks like Markiplier. He's a cook. His name is Zach. Ooh, offsite fuel storage. Hey, that's 2+ fuel. Fuel that we don't really have. That's actually where we're hurting. I don't know why you can't do biodiesel. You can, this is a big group. Is this 4 people? Listen. It's the last thing I need. I got like 4 doctors. Or 3.
Oh, good. Nothing.
But you could make biodiesel in the first one. Which again was kind of useless. Because you only use gas for traps. But still neat.
No more to see.
And now you can't do biodiesel. But it would be perfect because in this one you can produce a lot of fuel. I mean a lot of food. So being able to convert that would be great. Alright, everything's good there. Let's keep making parts.
I don't want to go back. I don't enjoy success.
Got a wandering trader out there. Why not? Let's go see what he's got. I'll bet you 50 yen stream that this guy's got Independence Day shit.
We appreciate everything the sheriff did for us.
Hey, alright?
Dropped off a little thank you.
Again, the one guy I watch on YouTube always says like, hey, it's not worth it to be sheriff, but almost 825, that shit adds up. Work, door. When did doors stop working? You know what?
You know what? It'd mean a lot if you could help some friends of ours. This one is urgent.
Dude, they're so much slower on popping shit than they used to be. Did the fucking motion blur get turned back on while I wasn't looking? Is this? I think it did. I think when I switched to the X, like, I suddenly got motion blur back, and I hate it. I'm gonna have to turn that off. It does not help. It just disorients and makes things look like shit. We thought this was a good idea. Thankfully, Donkey has led the way on getting rid of letting people know, hey, motion blur, it's not actually helping. It does not create that sense of like cinematic realism that I guess they're probably going for. Yes, motion blur definitely got turned back on. Ugh, that was terrible. Wondered how I kept getting disoriented fighting that feral. It's because, hey, there's this thing that they thought would add, I suppose, a movie visceral effect to it, but it's still ultimately a video game, so it just does not feel good. Oh my god, the game just looks instantly so much better when you turn off motion blur. Both times that I've done that now, I've come away from it and felt like, yes, this plays so much better. I was gonna go to that trader, but I can almost guarantee you he's Independence Day, and they don't think it's bugged, I guess. The last stream where people were like, kept bugging him about it, like, hey, every single trader's an Independence Day trader. Hey, every single trader's an Independence Day trader. Hey, every single trader's an Independence Day trader. They're like, well, it's just a really high chance. As far as we know, it's working as intended. Will not fix. Dude, on the X, see that blood spurt after they're dead? That was not there before. There is people claim there were not sizable differences between the 1 and the X. The X, there is sizable graphical differences. Oh, you're the trader.
See what we can do.
What do you know? He's Independence Trader. They're not showing up higher than intended. No way. No way. Will not fix, you're wrong, right. They're almost all Independence Day traders, except for the legendary traders. But legendary traders don't show up very often.
That's too much, man.
Oh, energy drink would be nice, but whatever. And I'll tell you, people who have just not played this game and are just joining the hype train of like shitting on it for whatever reason. There's reasons to be critical of the game, but not reasons to shit on the game. Unless you like really have played both games a lot, I think, and then you can kind of be like, hey, there are some things that you didn't really evolve over the course of 5 years. But is that this game looks like the first game. Those people, if you ever hear that, never, ever, ever played the first game. Ever. Go back and play the first game and compare and contrast this on, say, a PC or an X. This is on... I really don't like that pop-in, but... Beyond the pop-in, this game is night and day better looking. Is it the best looking game on the Xbox One X? Is it the best looking game of 2018? No, fuck no. You know, Halo 2 on the original Xbox probably looked just about as good as this. But, all the same, it is a night and day difference between this game and its predecessor when it comes to graphics. And there's like reviewers out there, it's like the whole Clean Prince of gaming. The Division has made the greatest comeback in gaming, and the guy just sits there and says misinformation after misinformation about everything. Fortnite wasn't just killed, it was murdered. Those people haven't played the game. You just sit them right next to one another. I did it in my video, my 30-minute video.
And we're out.
I have footage from both games in there. And... you can tell pretty quickly that they look very, very different. Like these guys, the details in their clothes,
Fucking beat.
that's not gonna happen. The zombies in the first one pretty much wear like a blue t-shirt and jeans, and it's all just one color. Just one uniform color.
Not much left of that.
This guy's stamina never really got great.
Back the fuck up.
Oh no! From Beyond, paid by for Great Will. So, did you put a song request in? My bad. My bad. My bad. There you go. 4 days to August. So many yeah. And I'm one of the people who is never really happy with the Revolutionary War zombies. I told you guys exactly what I think they could have done with that, which is if they were to add a new zombie character model, even once a month, or 3 a month would be really... Yes, Ingrid! Ingrid! If they could add 3 new zombie character models a month, because they added 4 for this, out of nowhere, you know, they putting the development resources in the right places. And they just like completely, there's just yet another element that breaks the immersion, like a random group of zombies spawning like we just encountered, that just sort of like, what the fuck? Huh? They could start to make it so you don't have so many repeats. And that would make the game feel all the more like a horror film that you're in the middle of. Which is where I think the game shines. But hey, I'm not a developer, I'm just a, you know, player and streamer of the game. And if I start saying shit like this, they'll say I'm mansplaining, and here we go again. We're down the dark horse. We're down the dark course. Well, yeah. Well, you're like a guy. So, fuck your opinion. Oh, shit, network. Alright. We'll read that. I give up. I give up. You know, fine. Keep fucking putting stupid shit in the game. Fine. Keep putting little clowns and bunny uniforms and Santa Clauses, and see if your hardcore zombie fans stick around. Because they're the ones who are still here. They're the ones who are still here.
Some of our
as expected, the general mainstream media of video games shit on the game.
Together out of this shit.
I hear you.
So let's
motherfuckers
alienate the
lurking
people that are
around.
still left.
I'm starting to fade.
And the legendary traders only sell skill books. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We need more Scrum experts. More Scrum experts, please. You will get Independence Day items, dickhead. And you're going to like them. I've abandoned my boy. I've abandoned my child, my boy. Alright, Ingrid is big time.
Can't wait to check that off my list.
Gotta do that.
Secure, amigos.
Gotta do that. Mandatory fun. Mandatory fun. It'd be fine if most spawned with no 5th skill, but it's like a 1/5 chance. Even then, do you really need 10 Scrum experts? Is that something you're looking to have? Like, I want to find sewing.
For sure.
I cannot find sewing to save my life. But I find fucking plenty of doctors. It's weird that they gave, like... I know they were trying to be helpful. They gave the 2 most requested people books. And they even made new content for it. I don't think there was a fishing and lakenology book before that. But... if you're gonna do that, just go ahead and do it across the board. Add all the books in. I don't know why you're tired. You seem to be alright. You seem to be alright to me. Let's grab some explosives just in case. There we go. 12 Molotovs. We'll see what that does. Should grab gas too. And yes. Alright, let's read the letter and let's go save Ingrid. Fingers fucking crossed we get Ingrid, because that's going to move us along nice and quick. On my first day as a network field operative, I got chased by a pharaoh, shot at by hostile survivors, and lost a rucksack of food that might have kept people coming.
Your weapons. Base without a good workshop isn't gonna last long.
There you go, stream. If you guys play the game for 1,000 hours like us,
Motherfucker, they're doing it and doing it right.
if you play the game for 1,000 hours like us, you will get told by Red Talon that you need a workshop. Keep that in mind. And we've already found day 1. So that kind of sucks. Oh, another Trumbull Gatekeeper, though. That's well worth.
Hey, let's not leave the network guys hanging next time.
Hey, Judy, we fucking did it. They just die automatically. They're never alive. I see that our own enclave is getting more separated, divided, though, amongst Red Talon and network lines. That bathroom up there, I'm gonna say for the 1 millionth time, why can I not outpost that and make that into a restroom facility? Best thing you did with outposts, the most improved aspect to outposts from this game to the first, is that they can offer utility. But again, that's not really new. They had already done that in Lifeline. A lot of the shit you see in State of Decay 2, they conquered in Lifeline. There was latrines, there was solar power, there was the idea of electricity, there was outposts that had function instead of giving you resources like artillery strikes and drones. It might have even been more. That was a DLC for the first game. Hence why we can honestly say that there wasn't that many things changed. But we need some more Revolutionary War reenactors here when it's almost August. What about a lobotomy book? Lose that 5th skill. It's not a bad idea. I like that. It's creative. In case you didn't know, you need a workshop. You're welcome. Yeah. In case you didn't know, after 2,000 hours, workshops are helpful. Yeah, thanks. They're pretty much fucking mandatory. Which goes into the thing we talk about here every single time we play the game, that building is not very good right now. Because you almost always need a hydroponics if you can do it. And you almost always need a workshop and an infirmary. They're pretty much mandatory. And you usually only have you got 4 slots tops to even work with.
Really hope you know what you're
And so 3 out of 4 are already gone. Not leaving you much creativity.
Improve our storage. We have to expect things to get broken like this. Well, lucky for us, Brian managed to spin straw into gold, so to speak.
How much better that plays when you take them. I'm still getting my ass kicked by a feral, which is real fucking frustrating.
Board's coming this way. Good work.
But at least I can see him now. He's not lost in the vomit of colors.
Oh god! I'm hurt real bad!
This game is not fucking around right now. It's definitely gotten more difficult as we've played more, and then I came in rusty, and we almost lost Ingrid there, stream, and that would have been terrible.
Let's be careful.
But she has been the goal.
Just stay cool.
Hold on, what's my sneak skill? I want to disengage the door.
Locked. Figures.
Nope, I gotta bust in. Fuck. Actually trying to make a little less noise now since Ingrid's on the verge of death. Used to be able to just use those. I should have used my gun. Firecrackers, yo. I didn't take any with me. Need food and meds and ammo and mats and feel okay. Yeah, no doubt. I made noise.
Dead free zone here.
Not really, they're coming. Shit.
I'm one lucky
You know what?
fuck.
This is what I don't need. I've already got one of
That is
those.
serious good news.
God, there's auto aim, but there's not like auto aim that worked better in the first one. Honestly,
Good feeling about
it
this.
seemed to get what you want to go for more often instead of grabbing fucking random things that you don't even remotely want. Yes,
I appreciate the help.
yes. We took a long break. We played Ugly as Sin, but Ingrid is now a member of the fucking community. What happened, Jeremiah? Dude, yes.
It's not the
Wait, a survivor has blood plague? Oh, fuck, it's Ingrid. You would. You would. Punch Nazis. Oh, yes, here we go. I ran into these guys in the underground music scene. There was only one way to deal with them. Well, I know exactly who this character was made by. Alright, well, Ingrid is exactly who we needed. I'm gonna outpost this place. I'm gonna switch to her. I'm gonna cure her. Nazis don't exist, only idiots. You can be an idiot, but Nazis stopped existing in 1945. You're only giving them more credit by calling them Nazis. They're just idiots. But if you fucking just want to go around punching people and that's a good way to go about it, fine. Whatever. Classic, brand new. They were not this way. They were not this way on the first game, man. I don't care. It doesn't trigger me at all.
Guys, we gotta
I guess we can take it in a lighthearted way. It's just that there's so much of who they are. Never mind. Never mind. I should just shut up. See what they're going for. Let's take it in a lighthearted way. We gotta get some blood plague though, for real. I'm just glad we got Ingrid. That's all that matters.
You're dying anyway, We might as well give this a shot.
I hope this medicine works fast.
Ingrid, I think we already understand that it will. Yeah, man, the darkness is rough. Alright, so Ingrid still has an open slot, and we need to be very careful because we do not want that open slot to become like exhausted or any of those, because that's bad news bears right there. Either way, we got Ingrid, we got a chemist, we can make C4.
Yes? I'm glad you could help.
I was doing a quest and an NPC died, spazzed out, and turned into a Zed, and ran up to me and
There's a
started
bloater nearby.
talking and giving dialogue. By far the best bug I've seen. Like the one bug where the cutscene would play even though people are dead. I was doing a quest and NPC died, spazzed out, and turned into a Zed. Ran I started, that is great. Did you at least clip that? Did you at least clip that? Please tell me you did. That's great.
My husband and I loved planning for retirement. It was just about our favorite topic of discussion. Summers in Iceland, weekend brunches in France. We both wanted it to be perfect.
Alright, I think that was her last trait that we just discovered. Hyper prepared. Interesting. Alright, so we need to go ahead and first aid kit her and start leveling her up. Let's see what she's got to offer. Then we're just gonna spam up some C4 with what parts and circuitry we have. We might have to farm some more out. And we are going to have a shit ton of C4 and we're gonna knock out map 3 without a base.
Fantastic.
Lieben's happy. Lieben's happy. Oh, she's already recovered? Before. Alright, sweet. Not parked. Sitting in that parking spot, I'm not parked. I mean, there is skinheads and shit. To be fair, there is. And they are fucking obviously obnoxious. Extremely obnoxious. I didn't have space. Feels bad,
You're
man.
having me on board.
But I'm still rocking the
Glad
day
to have
one
someone
edition
who understands
Xbox.
Music makes us human.
I would just clear
We
some
give up on
captures.
art, you deserve to go extinct.
Upload them to your cloud, man. That's what I did. I cleared out a ton of space recently. Got rid of all my Destiny shit. I made all kinds of space. Munitions! You know it. Munitions. C4, here we come. Alright, Ingrid. I am ready to learn your powers, Ingrid. Let's go slay the fuck out of some people. I don't fucking know, man. We live in confusing times. We live in confusing times. It's hard to tell one thing from the other anymore. So let's just be happy that we have Ingrid the chemist and can make C4. Let's give her a Tremble Gatekeeper too. M1A1 would be even cooler. Fuck it. Classic battle rifle. Daybacks half a century at least, but is no worse for the wear. She can't carry a ton though, can she? She came with her own hiking backpack. But I wonder if I can give her one that kind of matches her look a little bit better. And they wonder why people want character customization. It's just innate to who we are.
Crap.
Humans decorate
Some help
things.
here. Can anybody hear me?
Celery? Dude, what in the hell is her name?
That's not going to fit.
That's a tough one. That's a toughie. We don't have any cool ones. If I could get the State of Decay backpack with the Skull Eagle on it, I would like to give her that one. That one looks cool. The camo's good though. For now, it'll work. The remaining soldiers.
I'm on my way to you.
What? That has to be a glitch. Dalrymple? Dalrymple? Dal... Yeah, let's just call her Dal. I cleared out a few more recently, but there's a fuck ton from games like... Flip stupid shit. Dude, that is never a good feature. That is never a good feature. It does not work well. Alright, so yeah, she can make C4. How expensive? Expensive as fuck. Wow, that's why you can use C4. Damn. But I've heard there's a gun out there called the Stormbringer. Now I wonder if I put in a fuel siphon, if... How's gas? Not very good. If that gets any cheaper, but I'm gonna assume it doesn't, because I think it only makes the cost of fuel bombs cheaper. So this thing, to increase our Molotovs and fuel bombs, yeah. I don't think it's gonna lower the cost, because that is... Circuitry isn't that common. It's like uncommon. Uncommon. It'd be a green. In a video game, it would be a green.
Should be more careful.
Alright, so we're gonna go back her up, and then we're gonna go clear some infestations. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna repark this car, and I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade it. I'm gonna assume the Desperado becomes the Trailblazer.
Well, great. We left shit lying around and it got broken. Nice job.
Yeah. Or Trail Beast.
Hey, check out the sweet wheels I slapped together.
Which is cool because it's fuel efficient. We need that. Hey, a bloater. We need to go. No, we can do it this way. Maybe not ideal. I cleared them out recently. Fuck. Oh yeah, the automatic clipping. But no, that's great. That's great. That would be a glitch that is funny as fuck. I'm guessing you were laughing your ass off. I was really only upset about her character trait stream because I've just been trying to avoid anything political or newsworthy lately. I've literally tried to take it almost completely out of my life except for the bare minimum. Just so I don't get upset about it or think about it or even talk about it on stream. And so it's just kind of like, why is it so unavoidable? I guess because, like Ralph Nader said, if you don't turn on democracy, democracy turns on you.
What if I could?
I think this girl is just designed to be a beast. She's not even leveled her fighting yet, and she's already just fucking smacking shit. She doesn't care. That's not. I was hysterical.
No more creepers. We're good to go.
Oh, dude, they're everywhere. What's your name is what's up. What the fuck's your name?
I got your back.
But I love how this game looks on the X. It looks fantastic. They're talking about doing another upgrade, like I said, like 3 streams ago. They said that internally they were talking about trying to do some more for the
They
X.
must have heard that.
That would be great. I'm already really happy with how it looks.
That won't work.
Yeah, they don't want this girl to die, because, like, I just played against that zombie badly. Did the open grapple. I hate having that happen. So we want to level her up, and we want to see what her citizenship bonus is. Her hero bonus. If it's beds, dude, we're set. We're set. This is probably going to be the community, unless I end up exiling Nolan just so we can recruit for fun. Because there are more OP people we could get, and Nolan or Jake are the 2 that we could sacrifice. But they're both good in their own way, so...
Let's be careful. I just saw a freak.
I'm so used to executing. Like, all my guys are leveled. This is why we shouldn't break the pace of playing at least a day. Because start becoming sloppy. When I turn the flashlight on, I want it to stay on. It seems to... And I have a mind of its own. Where's this guy hiding in here? Oh, yes. And then, see, I should be able to make a facility here at these greenhouses. And that should become a garden. I should be able to have another garden by having this facility. It can be upgraded and everything, but it should cost like double the labor. But now you have another facility back at your base that you can play with. Because I don't get to play with all the facilities very often. And I don't want all the facilities. And they shouldn't act as full on, like, just as good. They should be in some way more expensive to maintain because, you know, they're off-site. But I could have a little bit more creativity in the building instead of having my bases just all of our bases repeat themselves over and over and over and over again into the same thing. You need a workshop, by the way. Oh. Oh. A sawed-off. That is the first time I've seen a sawed-off. And honestly, Ingrid was made to have a sawed-off shotgun. Ingrid was made to have a sawed-off shotgun, dude. The fucking vivisectioned skeleton. Does this thing produce food? So I'll post here. The vivisection skeleton, sawn-off shotgun, the machete. Ingrid just looks badass. So badass. Oh, we're actually one bed short. There's apparently a zombie here. Who knows where?
Nope, nothing.
We're getting some classic shitty spawns. It's a weird place for an infestation to be anyways. Like, why would they come to a greenhouse? Unless they're Romero zombies, but even then, there'd be like 2 gardeners.
I can't breathe. Maybe I should slow down.
Oh, goodness. I think we're hitting a glitch. Which is one of the biggest things with State of Decay, you can say. Even though they've done some patches and really helped it along, it is still a very glitchy game. That's okay. That happens. And it still is an indie, after all.
Time for me to head
And
home.
all's well that ends well.
Now
All's
that's
well
using your
that
head.
ends well. Now that's using your head. Almost citizen. Let's see if this produces food. We'll clear out Ingrid's backpack right quick. All kinds of seeds here. I'm going to assume this produces food. Because, you know, it's a greenhouse. Get rid of Revolutionary War Zeds. Does it bug the crap out of you too? They're probably really upset about that, but again, they're an indie, so they have limited development resources. Why did they... I know they were just trying to have fun, but...
Nice job.
I think we fans like their game because it's the dark, gritty, zombie... It's an oxymoron, but the realism... There are other games that pull off the hokey shit better, like Fortnite.
A bit much right now.
Damn, too. It's good stuff right there. She came with my all-time favorite wit skill already. With resourcefulness. Wow, they're just really slow. I mean, their team has to be growing because they were recruiting for people. They were hiring people. And, you know, they got bobbed out by Microsoft, so now they should have gone to a whole nother league. Maybe they didn't. They've sold plenty of copies, according to Microsoft. You know, they've got it like... They claim that they've sold 3 million plus copies or players or whatever it is. I think players. But they still top the charts. It's a $30 game, and the charts are based on income. and this game outsold Detroit Become Human and God of War in May, so it made money too. You know, it's been a month since we had a patch, and when you got Fortnite producing a patch a week, it's just tough. It's just tough. If it was 2013, this game would be
Let's go!
so far ahead already, because it's produced patches. But it's 2018, it's almost 2020, you know, so it's all, the whole thing's changing, especially on Unreal Engine 4.
We have a hitcher.
Got people modding this game that are working at a really good clip. And nobody can claim it's the Microsoft processing team, because Microsoft has changed their process that if you're internal, you can like go through certification within a day now. That's how they got the patch 1.2 or something out, because it was basically considered an emergency patch. They considered the, apparently internally, granted it's hearsay, but this is what I had heard, was internally it was considered broken. They really did not consider it functioning at all. Let's see what we get out of this first. Food. So they rush this patch out.
Up and running.
Now imagine if we could have made her also immune to the blood plague because she had been infected once already. So we need to keep producing parts like mad people, because the C4 is not going to be cheap. But so that what the point of that story is, they pushed the certification process out in like less than a day. They just got them right through it.
I see someone. I don't know him.
Because it's a Microsoft company now.
Let's head out. This place is picked over.
I can't get her name. Dalrymple? Dalrymple.
That was helpful.
Great. Military, huh?
Many left. Some of us didn't. We're just out here trying to do our part.
Okay, have a good day then. I think we just made some very competent new friends.
I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys how dialogue works in this game. Just take me a moment. Then I'll... Awesome. Yeah. And then I will bring back the music in the game. But I have to show you. This was what, 2000-ish? A long time ago. And this is the dialogue of State of Decay.
Are you all right, sir? We heard a clamor, Captain. We're coming in.
Afternoon. You've seen way shrines in the wilderness? Those who please the Nine may receive blessings of willpower at the way shrines of Mara. Interesting. See you. He was here a second ago. Hello. The Colovians are proud of their reputation for being independent, rough, and rebellious.
You think? What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good day.
Bye. Hello there.
It's almost better in Oblivion than State of Decay. Military, huh? Yeah, some of us stuck around. Okay, bye. Awesome. The one that's most memorable to me is there was that really cool Radiant mission where we go and try to save that guy's missing daughter, and we come into the shed and there's Z's everywhere and she's infected. Oh my god. He's crying. The father is, you know, immediately brought to mourning and tears. And then our character says, "Stay strong," and he's like, "Okay, bye. You'll get over it. Okay, bye. And he's just fine. He's great. He just went over, like, one of the most traumatic things a human can experience ever. And in a very extreme circumstance, the undead just infected and turned your daughter into the undead. Have a good day, bye. At least in Oblivion, it was like, nothing I'd like to talk about. Good day. And even then, it's awkward as hell, but it was 2006, as you said, Will, so the halcyon days of 2006, like, that was cutting edge for the time. Now, this is 12 years later. Or when you're tired and you need words of inspiration. It's time for you to cowboy the fuck up.
I should be careful of plague zombies around here.
Okay. Thanks. And then your character's perfect. Perfect. Alright, we need an outpost. Go grab a bunch of explosives. I need to stop just carrying explosives around when I could literally just go across the street from wherever the hell these things are, grab a bunch of freaking explosives and be done with it. Does the flashlight get worse? That light seems very narrow.
Keep going so fast.
I am a god. How can you kill a god? The Goth are her best boss ever, dude. I love the Goth. I love Vivek. I loved playing that DLC and seeing Vivek hover there. He was so contemplative and meditative. He was the coolest character in my mind. Who I also decided to kill because you had to. You had to. We too had become a god. I remember seeing the temple freak the fuck out when I killed him. It was so fun. So good. But Vivek was just a cool character.
They heard that.
The Gothura was actually creepy. Like, that whole story was really dark. The whole story of Morrowind. The Gothura is basically a satanic cult in the middle of like a really racist country because they hate everybody but the elves. Which, to be fair, Skyrim's also racist. They don't want anybody but the damn Nords. But I mean, the Dark Elves were really racist. They had Jeets were turned into slaves. Argonians were turned into slaves. They fucking hated anybody who wasn't a Dark Elf, and even then they hated themselves. They had their houses of power. They had like those royal houses, and if you weren't a part of one of the good families, and you even then, there were Dark Elves, and then there were, you know, really Dark Elves. The whole thing was just dark. It's like the whole, like, we've talked about this before, but people sometimes talk about banning Huckleberry Finn because there's the N-word in it. Which, again, those people aren't reading the book. Yes, he's Jim, he's N-word Jim, he's N-word Jim, he's N-word Jim, and then at the end of the book, he's just Jim. He's just Jim. Because Huckleberry Finn realizes he's just a man. Like, banning Huckleberry Finn because there's the N-word goes against the entire premise of the book, which is the idea that there is no thing as an N-word person. There's just a human being. And even a child can realize that, which is why it's one of the great American classics. It's like, people talk about banning the stupidest shit, but then they don't play stuff that's like really dark. Like, Catch-22 is a very, very dark book. Morrowind is a very dark game. And you don't hear any like, oh, we're going to rate it X like GTA, because they just aren't getting... The people that play them just don't talk about that shit. Like, just don't let that become a media craze, I guess. Don't let them talk about the lusty Argonian maid. Don't let them talk about that this game delves into slavery. Like, Tax Season said that Detroit Become Human was the first game he'd ever played where they talk about, like... you know, civil liberties and shit like that. Civil rights. Dude, go and play any Elder Scrolls game. That whole world is seeped in that kind of lore. That there's different races, and they all have very, 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 very different cultures. And they live in this amplified world of, like, dark fantasy. Similar to The Witcher. And this shit, those games talk about that kind of stuff really honestly. It's not a PC brush. It's not a conservative religious brush. It's just really open and honest thoughts on it. Of course, you know, like in a thematic way, which is probably the only way to do stuff like that. Inwa. What a grand and intoxicating innocence. It was good, yet funny as fuck to me. I like, especially for how old that game is. Oblivion is a fantastic game. Oblivion is a classic, and it was the last game before Todd Howard took over. I like Morrowind and Oblivion better than Skyrim. Skyrim's a great classic too, but... And I think Todd Howard's obviously a great talent, but... I've told you guys many a time, Morrowind was my favorite game ever. I loved... What I really liked about Oblivion was just fucking around and being in the world and exploring and doing things. Owning a house, I was just a vampire hunter. I beat the game a couple times, sure, but my main game, I never beat the main story. I was just a vampire hunter. Just went around, clearing dungeons, killing vamps, bringing back the dust. I just love that whole quest line. It was better, that quest line alone, which was like their first experimentation into Radiant Quests, was better than the whole game of Sea of Thieves. Because that's basically Sea of Thieves in a nutshell, right? Pretend to be a pirate and create your own stories. Well, I pretended to be a vampire hunter and created my own stories. My favorite item was the boots that blinded you and made you extremely fast. Nice.
Just have to get this done.
Creativity like that is great. To me, that's what games are so much about. Like Human Fall Flat. Human Fall Flat has been
that really hurt it.
Wonderful. Always nice to discover good indies. The thing that I fucked up is you gotta let these burn out. You can't just keep spamming them.
I think it's almost down.
You gotta let them just do their thing. Now, I've made a mistake. And the mistake is simple. Oh, you can't run when you're doing them. I should have just killed the heart. Yeah, I keep trying to dodge behind that guy and grab him. That's not good.
And that's all I have.
That's really not good.
Really getting banged up. I only have one left.
Oh god! I'm hurt real
Wow,
bad!
we went into down but not out. Holy shit. Been a while since I went down into that state. I'm gonna do a strategic retreat here. I'm not gonna lose Ingrid. We're gonna go back over to the outpost. I'm gonna make it.
Can't hurt us anymore.
We got so fucking lucky there. Shitballs! Shitballs! I got another Sakari over there by the dumpster. My gain is up too much somewhere. I just got so fucking lucky, stream. So lucky. Got too much gain somewhere, I can tell it. My mic's a bit too strong. I've got gain on this. No, my gain's off. Weird. Anyways. Shitballs. I got another Sakari over there by the dumpster. And baby makes 3. How do you think this would look on my Class A uniform? What's it, this come out of cereal box? It's kind of cool. It's got a cocoa leaf on it. For the Air Force or something? That was terrible. I played very badly there. But she's good. Alright, so she should be a citizen. 5+ max stamina. It's not terrible. It's mediocre, but it's not terrible. I prefer community shit like beds and food or meds, but not terrible.
Hey, some of our shit just got trashed because we got no place to store it all. On the bright side, some of this busted stuff ain't entirely useless.
Well, if we want to... Oh, local disturbance. Let's do that, then we'll go kill another plague heart. I'm going to go ahead and try to get her up to her hero bonus and level her up.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Yay.
Yay!
You better move quickly. There's not much time.
You guys seem fine. She just casually walked inside. There's no problem here.
Horde incoming.
We've got this.
Derek, there's
Something
no
came up, and it's not
zombies
good.
around you.
I'm in a bit of a jam here. Anyone out there available to help?
The Dosius? The Dosius? Weird. Another odd name.
We ain't going down till I
Theodosius.
give up. If that ain't happening.
Slayer of men. Alright, we're gonna give it a full minute. Start day 25, then we're gonna peace out.
At least it's not nothing.
Everything okay here?
We've been losing some data there at the end. It's good we did this though, because I've been averaging at like almost a daily upload on these videos, so.
Let's head out. This place is